Hello, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and Tailstrike Air, and we're here in a very rainy and cloudy Vigo in northeastern France. No, France? Spain! Right on the border of Portugal, which we're gonna fly through today. And we couldn't have asked for some better weather. That's a big plane. Well, those are the kind of things that you have to contend with when flying. Horrible weather. Yay. Okay. Let's just pop this bird up. And, see, everything is the way it should. We have fuel, yes. Well, typical. Well, we had nice weather in Spain. Seems like Portugal is deciding to do the opposite. I'm gonna put on the everything here, and let's start the engine. And then let's contact the air traffic controller and see if they will allow us to take off. Tune Vigo ground. Request taxi for departure to the south.
Vigo ground Beechcraft 15 with Charlie request taxi for takeoff south departure.
Beechcraft 15 Vigo ground airport is currently IFR. Request denied.
Okay, then we request IFR.
Vigo ground Beechcraft 15 IFR to Faro ready to copy.
Beechcraft 15 is cleared to Faro Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19er climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.275 squawk 4505.
Okay.
Beechcraft 15
I haven't
cleared
done
to
this
Faro
before, but
Airport
okay.
as filed. Takeoff runway 19er climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 118.275 squawk 4505.
If my flight plan is still valid,
Beechcraft
or if
15
it's
readback correct.
nice,
Contact
still valid.
ground on
Good.
121.705. Good day.
You want me to climb to 9,000 feet? I don't want to climb to 9,000 feet. Okay, request taxi.
Vigo ground Beechcraft 15 with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
Beechcraft 15 taxi to and hold short of runway 19er using taxiway Charlie Tree. Contact tower on 118.455 when ready.
Taxiing, hold short runway 19er via taxiway Charlie Tree Beechcraft 15.
Okay. I haven't done this before, so that's cool. Maintain 9,000. I'm going to get up to 9,000, but where I'm going, it's just 40 nautical miles. That's barely enough to get up to 9,000. Hello, Facecraft. Yeah, weather is horrible. Portugal is showing its best side. Okay, power request takeoff clearance.
Vigo Tower Beechcraft 15 at runway 19er ready for departure IFR to Faro.
Beechcraft 15 altimeter tree 0.03 wind 18 tree at 6. Cleared for takeoff runway 19er.
Acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er Beechcraft 15.
Okay. It is possible that I might be joined by another YouTuber. He said that he had some things to do, but if he will get back in time, he will join me. So that'll be fun. He's been flying Flight Simulator for a very long time, and he's also a controller in that sim. So we were gonna talk a little about that, if he gets here or not. We'll see. Ears up. Yeah, very nice weather.
Beechcraft 15 contact Madrid Center on 118.275. Good day.
Knowledge handoff.
118.275 Beechcraft 15. Goodbye.
To Madrid Center. Okay, now I've got to be real. Contact Madrid Center. Now it's
Madrid
really
Center Beechcraft 15
advanced here.
is 1,700 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Yeah,
Beechcraft 15
I have a control on my yoke where I activate the request vector.
Madrid Center Beechcraft 15, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Beechcraft 15, turn left, heading 170, proceed on course.
Acknowledge instructions.
Turn left heading 170, proceed on course Beechcraft 15.
I'm gonna request altitude increased to let's say 5,000 feet.
Madrid Center Beechcraft 15. Request 8,000 feet.
Beechcraft 15, climb and maintain
No, I didn't
8,000
want.
feet.
Okay.
Climb and maintain 8,000 feet Beechcraft 15.
I wanted it lower. I wanted request altitude decrease by 5,000 feet.
Madrid Center Beechcraft 15. Request 3,000 feet.
Beechcraft 15, request denied.
Oh, okay. Well, we have. I will see how high we get. You can't really expect me to climb when I'm. Well, my next waypoint is an airport. So I wonder if they can, if I can be able to contact the airport. I want to go to this one. I want to go to the airport. Well, the weather is horrible. Oh well. Maybe I just. We'll see how it pans out here. If we get some better weather. It didn't look like this on the map when I was looking at it. Request cruise. I'm gonna see if I can request altitude decrease by 1,000.
Madrid Center Beechcraft 15. Request 6,000 feet.
Beechcraft 15 climb and maintain 6,000 feet.
Okay, that's good. Acknowledge.
Climb and maintain 6,000 feet Beechcraft 15.
Yeah, nice weather. Well,
Beechcraft 15 contact. Lisbon Center on 119.55. Good day.
okay. Acknowledge handoff.
119.55 Beechcraft 15. Goodbye.
Oh, I'm gonna tune Lisbon Center. Contact Lisbon Center.
Lisbon
There's a
Center
lot of radio
Beechcraft
traffic today.
15 is passing 5,500 feet, climbing 6,000 feet.
Beechcraft 15 Lisbon Center altimeter 30.01 radar contact. Continue.
Okay. Well, this is nice. Well, this is not a waypoint. I wanna land at this airport. So yeah, I'm at 6,000 feet. I wonder what happens if I cancel IFR. Whoa, 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 ow, yeah, ouch. We're gonna go that. Yeah, I need to contact Braga, so I have to, let's see what happens here. Cancel IFR.
Lisbon Center Beechcraft 15. Cancel IFR at this time.
Beechcraft 15 IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 7000. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
And then nearest airport, Braga. That's where we're going, right? Yeah. Braga. Tune traffic on. Okay. Select the runway for landing. And runway 7 or 25. Braga is still out of range. But let's see here. The winds are blowing. We should go in from runway 7. And now I need to start going down. Majestic clouds. Beautiful. I wonder what the cloud base are. I gotta keep an eye on. Gotta keep an eye on the ground as well. But with weather like this, okay, I see the ground here. Yeah. But this is funny. We have Braga. No. Yeah. Small runway. It's raining. Yeah, very poor weather. It's gonna be weather like this all the way to Portugal. That's gonna be a bummer. Because I don't see anything. Now I don't even see the ground. I'm currently at 172. So I'm gonna go heading 200. Well, I've been lucky with the weather for a couple of streams, so I guess this was bound to happen. I wonder what the cloud base are. Always a little bit nervous flying in weather like this, and you really don't know where the ground is. You can see, well, I can't see the ground here, but estimating the altitude of those mountains is well, we'll see how it goes. If we're able to actually see the airport or not. Can't even see the ground. This is gonna be one more of those Bordeaux landing, where I don't see anything. I can see the ground. Yay! Sort of. Ground sort of in range. Should be able to kind of follow this river here. Well, the ground disappeared again. Portugal, why are you giving me this kind of weather? Hey, the ground. Sort of. Okay, the ground disappeared again. Oh, it's there. Are there any runway lights or anything that indicates that there is a runway here somewhere? Anything? We're almost at the top of the runway here. And I have... Oh no, there is no way. There is the runway. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do a turn around here and see if I can be able to line up with the runway on a second try. I have plenty of space to maneuver in, so little bit. like that. Give me a little bit more maneuver room. Good start. With some absolutely horrible weather. Okay, place your bets. Will I be able to land? I hope it doesn't get weather like this the whole time. That'll be kind of boring. Okay, second attempt. The plane can turn. Come on, turn. Yeah, I'm turning. I think I'm pretty much perfect lined up with the runway. So all I need now is to actually see the runway, and I think I will be like good to land. Got some visual of the ground. I have the runway, or I have at least a beacon. So gears. Yeah, I have the runway. A little bit high.
500.
Okay, this is way too high. Okay. Ah! Oh, brake, brake, brake! And we're going off the runway! Whoa! I'm braking, but I'm not. Okay, hello road. I'm braking, but nothing is happening. Yeah, that was a nice one. Hello. Look both ways when you're crossing the road. I tried braking, but I just were sliding. It was like so slippery on the runway. And I also think that I actually landed with the tailwind. Oh well. That's a good start. Okay, announce takeoff departure to the east.
Lima Papa Bravo Romeo traffic Beechcraft 15 taking off runway 25 east departure.
Yeah, that was a good first landing. I had no brakes, I was just gliding on the runway. It was so slippery. How long was that runway? That's the wrong one. That runway was 3,083 feet. If the weather is like this when we get to Chavez, I think I'm just gonna pass it and head down to Villarreal instead. That's a little bit of a longer runway, not as long as that one. And if the weather is still like that, we'll continue to Porto. There may not be many landings today due to the weather. We'll see. So it could be that Porto is the next airport. Or we're taking a bit of a detour. Is it gonna be like this the whole time? Like boring? Oh well. Well, as we just took off from Braga. Braga, the city and municipality capital of the northwestern Portuguese district of Braga and the historical and cultural Minho province. Braga municipality had a resident population of just shy of 200,000, representing the 7th largest municipality in Portugal by population. Its area is 183 square kilometers. Its agglomerate urban area extends to the Cavado River and is the 3rd most populated urban area in Portugal behind Lisbon and Porto. It is host to the oldest Portuguese archdiocese, the Archdiocese of Braga of the Catholic Church, and is the seat of the primary of the Spains during the Roman empires, then known as Bracara Augusta. The settlement was the capital of the Roman province of Galicia, and later would become the capital of the kingdom of Suebi. That was one of the first territories to separate from the Roman Empire in the 5th century. Inside of the city there is also a castle tower that can be visited. Oh. I have a feeling that we're gonna have weather like this the whole day. Ah. Funny. Yeah, not seeing anything. Well, the sun is there, sort of. Using sort of a lot of it. And we have a cat in the cat camera, at least. That's something positive. Gotta look on the bright side. Then we have just grey around us everywhere, like flying in a grey suit. Funny. Not. Grey and raining and horrible weather. I highly doubt I will be able to land at that airport because it's shorter than the one in Braga, and it's also among mountains, so you have to like come in from the north here and then do a turn into the airport. Yeah. Well, sometimes you encounter weather like this. You can't have nice weather all the time. So that's just how it is. Well, I'm gonna head down to here, to Faro. That's where I'm going at least. Let's see which tower, which airports. They have a tower. They don't have a tower. They don't have a tower. And that's just a waypoint. And they don't have a tower. So maybe I'll go to one of the other airports instead. It's the big one in Lisbon, and you have this one. They have towers. Maybe I go to one of them instead, get a tower. And then we have the one in Montreal. They have a tower. This is like a little bit flying around Cordoba, but not gonna see much there, fortunately. And then Porto has a tower. Yeah. They're using Shift Control E, that just makes it more complicated when I just have a single button for it, the autopilot. You know what? I know I'm not gonna be able to land at this airport. It's not even gonna be funny. So I'm gonna go and set to heading mode instead and fly straight south right now, almost. Set it to 165 on heading mode. Well, I can actually see the ground, just because I decided not to go to that airport. But I might actually have been able to land there. Oh well. Don't think I would have been. It looks really cloudy that way. You see, maybe it becomes a little bit better weather as we continue south, or all of Portugal is completely covered in this horrible weather. Oh, we had really nice weather in Spain, so I guess I had this coming. Yeah. Would have been nice to see the mountains from afar. I can see the grounds a little bit. And there it disappeared. A little bit of the ground that disappears. Yeah, this is perfect. The weather is absolutely horrendous. Like a storm over Portugal or something like that. Just one big cloud over the whole country. Ah, look at this. It gets a little bit clearer now. But we have this in front of us. We came out of the clouds a little bit, but now we're going into another one. Yep. Well, we get to see the... I didn't see the sky. There was no sky. We got to see the ground a little bit. I'm kind of seeing the ground from small villages. They're like rain pillars here. Okay. When we get here, we're gonna hopefully... That's actually practically a straight in approach, but on the other hand, I don't even see the ground now. Let's see here if it will find this one or not. Doesn't seem like it. I am now practically lined up the runway. Almost. I don't know if it will actually find the GPS. Oh, it doesn't. It should. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a 5x1. Let's see. How far are we? I have no clue. LPH. CH. That's the wrong one. Oh, there is the runway. Okay. I ain't gonna go down there. Well, we're flying over Villarreal, and we're actually getting a sort of view of the city as we're flying past it. Villarreal. Villarreal de Santo Antonio. It's not that one. Villarreal, there we have it. It is a town in Portugal, yeah, northern Portugal, with inhabitants of 17,000. It is the main town in the county with the same name. It means the royal city. It has that name due to that the city was founded by King Dionysius with the name Villarreal de Panuat. Whoa! You didn't find me. You didn't find the heading at all there. There's another plane here somewhere. Maybe it's above me or below. Well, I don't know, but it just passed. Yeah, it was just. Okay, so we're heading over to the coast and Porto. Hopefully we will be able to land there. At least now we're getting a little bit of view from... could probably have landed there in Villarreal. Oh, look at these clouds. That's a dark cloud. I have a feeling there's going to be some turbulence here. Not so much. Okay, let's see here now. Flight plan. Porto is L. There we go. Now we're heading to Porto. And we have the nav on. Good. And now we can see how far we have. 35 nautical miles. And it starts raining again. That was kind of a disappointing start. Hopefully, yeah, can only get better. Okay. Porto. Oh. Porto. Porto, also known as Oporto, is the second largest city in Portugal after Lisbon, the capital of the Porto district and one of the Iberian Peninsula's major urban areas. Porto city proper, which is the entire municipality of Porto, is small compared to its metropolitan area, with an estimated population of just 231,000 people in a municipality with only 41 square kilometers. Porto's metropolitan area has around 1.7 million people, making it the second largest urban area in Portugal. It is recognized as a global city with a Gamma Plus rating from the Globalization and World Cities Research Network. Okay. Located along the Douro River estuary in northern Portugal, Porto is one of the oldest European centers, and its core was proclaimed a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1996. As the historic center of Porto, Luís First Bridge and Monastery of Serra de Pilar. The historic area is also a national monument of Portugal. The western part of its urban area extends to the coastline of the Atlantic Ocean. Its settlement dates back many centuries when it was an outpost of the Roman Empire. Its combined Celtic Latin name Portus Cale has been referred to as the origin of the name Portugal, based on translation and oral evolution from Latin. Port wine, one of Portugal's most famous exports, is named after Porto. Okay. Nearest airport. LTR. LTTR. Francisco Sao Janeiro. Porto Tower. I wonder if we're gonna.
Porto Tower Beechcraft 15 is 23 miles east, 5,400 feet with whiskey to land.
Beechcraft 15 Porto Tower Airport is currently IFR. Request denied.
Oh well. Then we have to do this. Ignore weather. And then 4.
Porto Tower Beechcraft 15 is 22 miles east, 5,400 feet with whiskey to land.
Beechcraft 15 Porto Tower. Altimeter tree 0.04, wind 131 at 6. Fly left traffic runway 17.
Make left traffic runway 17 Beechcraft 15.
Okay. So it's bad weather at Porto as well. Well, that was could be expected. Meow meow. Hello, Smile. You're being a good kitty. You don't step on the keyboard. We have about 20 nautical miles left. So 170, that's almost due south. Currently heading 265. Gonna fly a bit north in order to be able to line up with the runway. Now we have rain again. It's raining again. Well, this Porto has a real long runway. We should be able to stop at it at least. All I can say, if you want to escape the winter in northern parts of Europe, don't go to Portugal. Sorry Portugal, but this is horrible weather. Are you gonna give me landing clearance soon or? Hello, landing clearance. I'm getting pretty close to the airport here.
Beechcraft
There we go.
15, wind 132 at 6. Cleared to land runway 17.
Cleared to land runway 17 Beechcraft 15.
I understand why they said that because this is horrible weather. There it is. Whoa, 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 whoa.
500.
I know that this is a really long runway, so gears are down. Ah! What the? You give me landing clearance and you put up another plane on the runway.
Beechcraft 15, contact ground on 118.005.
What the? That was close to that accident in Japan, but the opposite. Holy.
Beechcraft 15, acknowledge last transmission.
Yes.
118.005 Beechcraft 15. Goodbye.
Oh, okay. How are the fuel? We need fuel. Taxi for ground service. Request pushback? Request taxi to gates. I don't want to taxi to gates. Oh well, okay then. Taxi for takeoff options. Taxi to parking and fueling options. There we have it. No. Okay then. Taxi departure to the south.
Porto ground Beechcraft 15 with whiskey request taxi for takeoff departure to the south.
Beechcraft 15, taxi to and hold short of runway 17 via taxiway Alpha cross runway 17. Contact tower on 118.005 when ready.
Acknowledge.
Taxi to and hold short runway 17 via taxiway Alpha cross runway 17 Beechcraft 15.
I can take
Porto
off from
Tower
here.
Beechcraft 15 at runway 17 ready for departure, south departure.
Beechcraft 15, wind 132 at 6. Departure to the south approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 17.
Cleared for takeoff runway 17 Beechcraft 15.
It was like you didn't give me the option to to refuel. Oh no!
Beechcraft
Ah.
15, continue for south departure.
Yes. And I don't want altitude.
Beechcraft 15, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Porto Tower Beechcraft 15 frequency change.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're seeing a little bit of Porto. Not much. How far? Ooh, it's 61 nautical miles. Well, sounds we can't see how Porto looks in the on the map alone in the game. Here is a map of Porto. And the airport is just outside the map on the up here. Up here is the airport. And now we are gonna fly down to towards Lisbon, but we'll do a little tour here in Coimbra as well before we head down to Lisbon. And the horrible weather continues. We're flying along the coast. Can you guess? There is hey, the ground. A little bit of it. Oh, there's this makes a really good flying content. Just sitting inside a sardine can flying in the clouds. Oh well. That's how it is sometimes. Uh, okay, this town, what's the name of it? It says on the little airport here. Coimbra is apparently a famous town in Portugal because it has a lot of things in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Coimbra. It is a university city. Coimbra. It's a city and municipality in Portugal. The population of the municipality at the 2020 census was 140,000. The fourth largest agglomerate urban area in Portugal after Lisbon, Porto and Braga. It is the largest city of the district of Coimbra and the central region. About 460,000 people live in the Região de Coimbra, comprising 19 municipalities. Among the many architectural structures dating back to the Roman era, when Coimbra was the settlement of Aeminium, are its well-preserved aqueducts and crypto-porticus. Similarly, buildings from the period when Coimbra was the capital of Portugal from 1131 to 1255 still remains. During the late Middle Ages, when its decline as the political center of the Kingdom of Portugal, Coimbra began to evolve into a major cultural center. This was in large part helped by the establishment of the first Portuguese university in 1290 in Lisbon and its relocation to Coimbra in 1308, making it the oldest academic institution in the Portuguese-speaking world. Apart from attracting many European and international students, the university is visited by many tourists for its monuments and history. Its historical buildings were classified as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2013. Yeah. Can have better. We're not seeing much of Portugal. Guess I'm gonna have to do this instead. Okay, Coimbra. This is the city of Coimbra. The arena. I wonder where the university is. Should say. There's the hospital. There's a McDonald's. Yeah, I have no clue where the. There's an aqueduct. Now it. Now we got. Even when you didn't think the weather can get any worse, it just did. Oh, look. It's complete and utter darkness. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Look at this. Look at the weather. almost like I'm flying in darkness. Can't see anything at all, anywhere. And I was planning out a route and everything for sightseeing. Yeah, that's gonna be helpful. Thank you, Portugal. I don't even know if anybody's watching. I don't know if I would be watching. Hey, we can see the ground. For a second. Me flying through clouds. That's interesting. Yes, smile. You have to wait before we get to. When we land in Lisbon, I will give you food. Okay? Are we even getting closer? What's our ground speed? 179 knots at ground speed. And true airspeed is 183. We're flying really fast here. But it feels like you just want to get this over with. Oh, when you even get the reflection of the panel in in the window. It's like that cloudy outside. Yes. And I have a feeling that the ATC has given up. Okay, we're flying at the speed of ground speed at 100, almost 190 knots. Ooh, we're flying fast. Just pushing it, using a lot of fuel. Hello, Rod. Welcome to the stream. Can you guess? Can't you see where we are, but just by looking outside? I think it's kind of obvious. We are currently in Portugal, and a very, very rainy, cloudy Portugal. It's been clouds the whole way. Yeah, If I didn't have the GPS, I would be completely lost. Right now, I'm heading towards a town called Coimbra, where I was planning on doing a little bit of sightseeing because it was like a World Heritage site, but considering the weather, I don't think that I'll be able to see much. And also realized that the ATC has gone quiet. Yeah, it gave up. I'm hoping for some better weather as we go further south, but I'm not optimistic. But I'm gonna go down a little bit. See if I can get a little bit beneath the clouds as we approach the city. We actually can see something of it. Look at that! The clouds are opening up. We might actually see something of the city here. Ah, this is better. Hey, Rod, I know where I am. Rod, you have to stick around. You are good luck. You brought better weather. As soon as you showed up, it became much better. I feel like I'm in like the eye of a hurricane here or something like that. Like clouds all around and even raining a little bit from those clouds there. But right now, I even see that this is the first time in this stream that I actually see the sky. I'm gonna enjoy it a little bit. Blue sky. Yeah, yeah, I was flying through a lot of rain before. Yeah, so this is the last leg for a very long time in mainland Europe. The next stream is gonna be island hopping in the Azores. On Sunday, and then we go to Africa. Which we're probably gonna spend the next 1.5 years in. Imagine this, I've flown like hard, not all of Western Europe, but almost all of Western Europe, and it only took me this is the 61st stream I'm doing, and I'm only in Portugal. Imagine how many streams I will have made from this. Yep. I have recorded the flight over to the Azores with a bit of a twist. which you will see on Sunday. Of course, I'm not going to show the whole. Yeah, could be that, but we have the larger part of Europe left when I get back from Africa. All of Eastern Europe. But I'm not going to show the whole recording of my flight over to the Azores. That flight took 8 hours of me just sitting. But I'm gonna just cut it in so that, because like here is Coimbra. Gonna take a little bit of a scenic tour over here to see if we can spot some cool things. Oh yeah, that worked well. That was a way too tight turn for the plane. That's a kind of a cool stadium, like a horseshoe. Seriously? Oh well. Ooh, that's a big bridge. Look at that bridge. Whoa. Okay. Goodbye, Coimbra. Now we are, once the plane gets back on course, we are heading to Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. The weather is actually, at least in this part, a little bit better. But when we look towards the coast, I have a bad feeling. Looks like a nice town. Like with the stadium, the centerpiece. That is a massive rain cloud. I don't think we're gonna fly through it. But look at that rain. If you like the other rain there, Rod, look at that rain. No, I haven't been to Portugal either. I would like to go to Lisbon, just because I'm yeah, that one is cool. Just because I'm a bit of a tram nerd, and they have a really cool tram in Lisbon that I like to go on. I know it's like a touristy attraction, and it's but it's just like goes up the hills there. So it's a really cool tram ride. Okay, how far do we have to Lisbon? We have... Oh, we're really close. 24 nautical miles. I'm gonna... And I can't contact them. Because the ATC in the game said goodbye. Okay, Lisbon. No, it's not Lisbon. We have Montreal first. Okay. But I can't contact them. Com. Tower 122. I wonder. One 2210. Are you okay now? I can tune Lisbon Center. But I don't want to tune Lisbon Center. Because it doesn't do anything. It just does that. And then it goes back. Okay. Yeah, it's broken. Oh, I hate when it does that. Hello, Smile. Yes, you're gonna get food soon. Yes. Yes. Okay, it starts raining. Nice. Okay, this one has 1 and 19. And the winds... Yes, cats have arrived. We're actually lying in the cat tree for a little while before. But now she's sitting here beside me, wanting food. I got a message from T-Bone earlier today that said he had his flight things set up, but he had to wait for delivery of a package. But if he had the time, he might pop in and join me. We'll see if he has the time or not before the stream ends. That would have been cool. And he can act like ATC when there is no ATC. There was another guy who sent me a spreadsheet here. And approach that shows what you're gonna say, like contacting approach, and tower, contacting tower, the airport you are landing on, tower, airplane call sign, type of approach, and active runway. Yeah, he said He might do that. I don't know if he will have the time or not. It would be cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. You are going the wrong way. But I think he's busy. I haven't heard back from him at all. Yeah, the ATC, that's screwed. I think we have the runway here somewhere. Okay, I see the runway. Yes, smile. We actually got clear weather. Yes, yes, I hear you. All right, he's gonna stream tonight. I haven't seen if he put up a notification or not, but we'll see if he maybe he done it now and I haven't seen it because I haven't looked. Thank you. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, we landed at this airport now, which is practically in the middle of nowhere. And how far do we have to Lisbon? It is a while. I'm gonna go and give my cats food because they'd be too obnoxious. Thank you. Yeah, when the weather is nice, it can be done. I'll be right back. Okay, cats are fed. And fuel is set to auto tank. And let's take off. Oh, can't do anything with the ATC. I wonder why it becomes like that when it's like, no, don't want to. There we go. That is something that Microsoft should look at, but Microsoft really doesn't care about anything, so unless it gives them money. So I really doubt that they're gonna fix that, especially now that at some point during 2024 they say it's gonna release a new version of this game. I haven't seen anything from it. I've looked at haven't looked in a recent time on the Game Pass. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, the only one that is the one that that exists now. No new one. I wonder if you can search anything for it on online on Google. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The next generation. Pursue your dreams. Will it say? Does it say here when it comes out? It's just announced. Available day one on Xbox Game Pass. Windows 10 and 11. It doesn't say when. Oh, it looks good. But it doesn't say when. It just says that it will be available, but not when. There's an official trailer. And it says that it's coming in 2024. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. But it would be available on Game Pass. So maybe you can just have it. Hopefully, I only pay for Game Pass. I haven't bought the game this month. So hopefully you can just download it, and I can continue flying it. I'm hoping it has support for SPUD. If you don't know where SPUD is, it is the extra things you have for the controller, that I can control the autopilot thing, and I don't have to be on the screen here controlling it. I can have the knobs and buttons on my yoke. So we'll see. Maybe SPUD will upgrade as well. Okay, so we're heading to Lisbon, and here comes some clouds. Rod, do your magic. I'd rather look that way. Yeah, I hope that they can actually get it from day one, that they know that these things work in the Microsoft 2020, and there are a lot of people that use it, and unless they get it to work in the 2024, a lot of people won't get it. They will continue to use 2020 until they can use it. Yeah, you sort of did it. You can see when I'm above the cloud, I can see the sky. But if they don't get it working with the 2024, they a lot of people won't go over to it, because I know most like more serious. I'm not saying that I'm serious. I'm the opposite of serious, but there are people that are flying Microsoft Flight Simulator and doing it really, and they have this whole setup with everything. And if those things doesn't work in 2024, there is no way that those people are gonna change over. So so Microsoft has two ways to go. Either they get the third party working, or they implement it in the game itself, which would actually be better. That they implement the track IR program in the game, they implement the SPAD program in the plane in the game, so that you don't need the third party, or they work with the third party to implement it in the game, because that would be so much easier. And autopilot, not autopilot, multiplayer, that they use so it can actually be two people in the cockpit working together. I have a program for it, but it doesn't work perfectly. It has a lot of bugs with that program. But if they could implement that right from the start, so you can actually do it, then the game can actually be a very, very successful. If they have all of these features from right from the start. But that is wishful thinking. After all, it's Microsoft we're talking about. So I don't really have any high hopes, but There are a lot of planes over over Lisbon. Yeah. Maybe for once they can listen to people. As I said, I don't have any high hopes for it, but they can always hope. Hope is the last thing that abandons humans. But when it comes to Microsoft, it's probably one of the first things. Okay, I have 38 nautical miles left. And one thing is that if they can fix the comms, because they're like, oh, it doesn't want to, I don't want. No. Where is that one? Oh. Seeing if this is just that one. ATC. No. Oh, that's just me removing it. Ah. I wish there was a way to restart it. There is like no way. Yeah, it doesn't seem like T-Bone is gonna join me. Because I have flown 2/3 maybe. Just gonna Lisbon, and then I'm going down here. So, Lisbon. Lisbon. Portugal's capital. Lisbon is the capital and largest city of Portugal, with an estimated population of around 550,000. Within its administrative limits in the area of 100 square kilometers, and we have some turbulence here as well. Nice. I'm gonna start going down here. It is the mainland Europe's westernmost capital city, second overall after Reykjavik, and the only one along the Atlantic coast. The others, Reykjavik and Dublin, being on islands. Mainland European. The city lies in the western portion of the Iberian Peninsula on the river Tagus. The westernmost portion of its metro area, the Portuguese Riviera, hosts the westernmost point of continental Europe, culminating at Cabo da Roca. Lisbon is one of the oldest cities in the world and the second oldest European capital city after Athens, predating other modern European capitals by centuries. Established by pre-Celtic tribes and later Phoenicians, Julius Caesar made it his municipium called Felicitas Julia, adding the term to the name Olisipo. After the fall of the Roman Empire, it was ruled by a series of Germanic tribes from the 5th century, most notably the Visigoths. Later it was captured by the Moors in the 8th century. In 1147, Afonso Enrique conquered the city, and in 1255 it became Portugal's capital, replacing Coimbra. It has since been the political, economic and cultural center of the country. About 2.9 million people live in the Lisbon metropolitan area, which extends beyond the city administrative area, making it the third largest metropolitan area in the Iberian Peninsula after Madrid and Barcelona, as well as the 11th most populous urban area in the European Union. So I'm going to fly over Lisbon, which is located here and around this and here, and then fly into this airport here. So I'm going to go down to get a nice view of the city, hopefully. And I can put in a little teaser for next stream. This will be the last live flying stream with this aircraft. So the next time you see me flying live, it will be with another aircraft. Da, 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 da. The Beechcraft era will be ending. And now I just gotta find the aircraft that I'm gonna use. And you will see the reason for that decision in this little flight over the Azores. So I'm gonna have to learn a whole new plane. I think I'm gonna stick with propeller planes for now. But there is actually a jet that I'm looking at, which is pretty cool. That I might, it's a plane you have to buy. But I'm thinking of buying it and just to try it out. It looks really cool. It's like a really small one. And if I like it, I might actually use it. But the problem with the jets is that you really can't land on small runways. You need a much longer runway, and especially when I get down to Africa, there are a lot of like runways that are. So I need to find a plane that can land on really small runways. This one can land on decently short runways, but as you will see in the next stream, there is a reason I'm going to change it. Okay, we're flying over the northern parts of coming in towards Lisbon. And as you maybe know, Lisbon is built on 7 hills. Now we're flying really low here. Hello, wind turbines. Oh well. Someone wrote to me on Discord. Sorry for laughing. I wrote a comment on a Discord server that it was horrible weather in Portugal, and there was a guy who answered and said that if I'd driven my tram a bit too far. Okay, we have 10 nautical miles left to this waypoint here, and then we have maybe 10 nautical miles left before we land, so 20 nautical miles left before the airport. Hello, Luma. I'm about to get a cat in my lap. Hello. This will be interesting. Oh, it's a little bit tight there, Luma. I don't know what you're doing. She left again. She wanted to lie in my lap, but she couldn't because I'm sitting by the joke. I'm gonna go here, and we're gonna go down to I'm looking at the map now. Lisbon. I think I'm gonna yeah, we're currently flying along the river here. And now we're looking at the town straight ahead. And straight ahead you also see the main airport of Lisbon, but we're not gonna land on that one because I want to fly over the city before I land. So there is one airport here, one airport here, then there is one airport on the other side of the river. Ooh, there's a really long Ponte Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama. The Vasco da Gama bridge. It is 17 kilometers long, which makes it the longest bridge in Europe. Whoa! 17 kilometers. That's long. It's that bridge we see here. This one. Okay, now I gotta go outside to get some nice views here. Just checking, nothing. Yeah. And it was inaugurated in 1998. That's a pretty long bridge you see there. It's this one. And up ahead here there will also be coming to a another famous bridge in Portugal, or in Lisbon, on the April Ponte the 50th and the 25th of April. It is a suspension bridge, 2,277 meters long, with a 1 kilometer long between the towers. So I don't know if there are any tunnels under the river in Portugal. Otherwise, there is like only 1 or 2 connections. But this one, the Ponte Vasco da Gama, it goes to the western, the eastern part of the city. So between the north and south part of the cities, like Lisbon is, we're flying over Lisbon now. And on the other side here is another city, but it's still part of the same metropolitan area. That's a big road. It's so there's only 1 road connection. I know that they have I think they have the subway going underneath there. And this bridge doesn't look like the way it should. That is also one thing I really hope that they do in 2024. That they actually make like bridges and things like that look the way they should. Because this is a suspension bridge. It doesn't have any pillars. It would be really cool if they can like get it looking the way it should. Now we're flying over the old part of Lisbon here. Because if this was a real bridge, like the way it's supposed to be, you could actually fly over it and fly under it. But the way it is now, no. And this is also irritating, like the cars going underwater instead of on the bridge. That's also something that I hope they might fix in 2024. Going out, just looking at the city. Okay, we're soon gonna start a turn here towards the airport. Which I think is located somewhere over here. Yeah, well, it is. Whoa! That were jet plane coming in for landing. It is based on satellite images. That's why it looks like this. So it's not based on Google Earth. Of course, it's Microsoft, so it's based on their maps, but they use pretty much the same source. So it's like satellite photos. We have the runway in sight here. think that's the runway. How's the winds? Oh. Yeah. Okay, we're heading towards the airport. This is runway 8 that we're heading towards. So looking realistic? Yeah, I really hope so, since it's actually is actual satellite images of Earth. Oh, a little bit of bounce there, but decent. Okay, how is the fuel situation? Not that good. So I'm gonna refill some fuel while we're here. We have a quarter. Okay, and then it's just taking off again and continue to head. Continue heading south in Portugal. And no, okay, so now yeah, well, once you actually been able to do like these perfectly smooth landings, that's what you're aiming for every time. That means that bouncing is strictly forbidden. Okay, so I have a point here which you're just gonna fly past. I wanted to fly along the coast instead of just flying straight over this. Yeah, and then we're going down to Portimao and then Faro. which I realized that I actually should have gone Faro Portimao, but since I've already recorded the flight from Faro to the Azores, I really can't change that, because it would be weird if I'm flying to Portimao and then all of a sudden in the beginning of the next stream on Sunday I fly from Faro, so I have to fly this, and then we fly past Portimao again, because I didn't realize that there was Portimao there, and that was actually closer. Oh, cheers. This is quite a long bit here. We'll see how long it is once we get to this point. And I need to stand up a little bit. Oh, it's a stretch. Oh. And if you want to see, this is how this one look. This is the suspension bridge, and here is the Ponte Vasco da Gama bridge. I wonder what that, why? Ah, that looks better. So Lisbon is here. This is in Swedish. That's why it says Lisbon instead of Lisbon. Then we have the southern parts here. And here is the airport we landed on. And we are now flying over this part here down to Portimao here, and then over to Faro, which is here, where we're gonna end. Go for a walk on the wing, yeah, like this. Hello. Not recommended to do in real life, because you will die. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I am gonna show the another member of my household. Look at this. Say hello. It suddenly became a hamster camera. But Luma is very interested in him right now. And smile as well. I'm holding it here. Look at smile there. Very interested. Well, you can see the face on smile there. That says it all. And Luma is sitting here next to me, looking very interested. Hamster cam. Yeah, I'm gonna go put him back in his cage before the cats decide that they want to have lunch. Oh. Hello, smile. Come on. Here we have smile. Say hello, smile. Hello. Luma. Oh, I'm just move. Oh, I'm moving out to the wing here. And just showing off the cats a little bit. Here is Luma. Here. Fluffy. Oh, she doesn't like being on camera apparently. And contrary to the Colonel, I love my cats and I love most cats. I just like cats, and now they are running around here, chasing each other. Hello, Ed. Welcome. Yeah, he took away the Jeff cam. But Jeff has a tendency to occupy the Colonel cam. Yes, so have 70 nautical miles give and take back and down to Portimao. And as we're flying over the countryside of Portugal. And Portimao. What is that? Portimao. a city and municipality in the district of Faro in the Algarve region of the southern Portugal. Population in 2020 was 60,000 in an area. It was formerly known as Vila Nova de Portimao, and it was incorporated as a what you saw yesterday, Ed, hasn't happened yet. Yeah, both Ed and Tony joined me a little bit on my recording. So that hasn't happened yet. So don't say anything. The flight that I did yesterday is being done on Sunday. If that makes sense. So that flight was future. It is historically a fishing and shipbuilding center. It has nonetheless developed into a strong tourist center, or no, I did not build a time machine, but since it was a recording of something that is gonna happen. Because yesterday was the time I had to actually do that recording. So if I could, I would have done it after this one, but I couldn't. So I didn't. So stop getting hung up on technicalities. And what happened yesterday? I'm going to keep it as it is actually, and use it to my advantage. And Rod doesn't know what happened, so don't say anything to him. Gonna be a surprise on Sunday. I have already said that I'm actually gonna get a new plane, but I haven't told the reason yet. But I guess Ed knows the reason. But be quiet. Yeah, I said to I had in the northern of Portugal, there was horrible weather, rain, clouds, everything, and then Rod popped in and we got better weather. So I said it's thanks to Ron that Rod Stewart, the other one, that we actually have good weather. Is it Rod Stewart, the other one, or not the other one? We're going for 2 hours and 39 minutes, so maybe 3.5 hours. It's a decent length. The other one. Yeah. But are you the other one, or is the other one the other one? I know that, Ed. You always try to get me wind up. Yeah, who knows? Nobody knows. It's a pretty short jump over here to Faro. 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 Not Fårö. No! I don't want What? What? I'm pressing Faro. I'm pressing this... Stupid Google. Faro. It's like if you make the A and O into Swedish letters, you get the island outside of Gotland. Oh. Yeah. Faro, the city has just shy of 60,000 inhabitants. It has a university, the Algarve University, an international airport, which we're going to land on, a port, a marina, a train station, and several international bus lines. It is the southernmost town in Portugal. And the Ria Formosa Lagoon attracted humans from the Paleolithic age. You been there? Cool. You've been to a lot of places, Ed. You were in Bordeaux as well. Is it a beautiful place? I have a nice... was given it a loan before the famous one appeared. Well, I don't know when. Now you made me want to check something. Okay, Rod. If that's if that's true, then are you born before 1962? Because that's when he made his when his career started. Also, he's actually not Stewart, it's Stewart with a E and W, so it's not exactly the same name. But he began his career in 1962. Oh, okay. But then it wasn't long before, but 1 year. That's I don't call 1 year long. Portimao is the kind of place where people walk up to you and offer you drugs. Okay. Sounds like a... I'm very old. Not that old. You're 18 years older than I am. So... You should say that to T-Bone next time he calls himself old. We're all spring chickens, that's right. No, I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. We're all heading to old age. You start dying the day you were born, or something like that. Oh, that was a little bit tragic. But as long as you are only as old as you feel. And if you feel young, you are young. So that is the most important. Age is just a number. Yeah, well, I can do that. I'm gonna land here in Portimao, and then we can fly low-level flight along to Faro. If this is the coastline, you mean, between Portimao and Faro. So we can see. I wonder how it looks on Google. Okay, gonna start going down. Faro 11 and 29. Dive bombing Cliff Richard's house. Does he live in Portimao? Find the address. Or Faro. Along the coast. Oh, okay. There are a mountain range here between us and the coast. So not gonna go down too low. How does the... Where is the airport located? Portimao. Is that the airport? Looks like a bigger one. It probably is that one. A pretty small airport. I think I'm gonna start flying this way and fly around and then go in. So I'm currently flying heading 181. And you know, you can stop going down now. And then head 230 maybe. So instead of flying over the mountains, we fly around the mountains. We'll be going round the mountains. Here we go. Flying around mountains. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. I did it in Scotland, I did it in France. I sort of did it in Spain, even though I missed the highest peak on the peninsula, on the Iberian Peninsula. It wasn't where I thought it was. But I don't know why, but that, yeah, I know it isn't, but that kind of gave me a golf course vibe. A very interesting golf course if it was, but I know it isn't. Oh. Yeah, T-Bone just wrote to me on Discord and said that his parcel came later than he expected, and he has some preparations for his stream to do, that he's gonna do later. So he won't be joining us. Maybe next time. We're coming up towards the most southern part of the Iberian Peninsula. And when this stream is done, I'm gonna go eat because I'm really hungry. And we did get decent weather at the end here. It was just northern Portugal that had was in a bad mood. Or Tony was somehow involved. I'm gonna complain at Tony later for his for the weather in northern Portugal. There's a lot of planes here in Portimao. Two. Oh, well, lots is. Yeah. Where am I? I'm there. Okay. Yeah, at least for a little while. I won't be able to watch his whole stream since I have work tomorrow. Start work at 5. It's a cool landscape. Yes, there is. Even though you don't think so. It is a time when unnormal people are awake. Like me. The fact is that I start at 5, which means that I have to get up at 4. No, but whoever said I was normal? I never said that. Yeah, but the good thing with early mornings is that you get an early finish as well. That I may start. Okay, tomorrow it's a pretty long day. I start at 4:58 and I finish at 1:33. So 4:58 a.m. finish at 1:33 p.m. That's a long one. But then on Thursday I have a much shorter, where I actually I start working at 4:14 a.m. and I finish at 10:12 a.m. That one I like much better. And then I'm free Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So I have a long weekend. There's another plane here. Hey, we're going in. Gears down.
500.
Flaps. Ooh. Hey, King. Hey. I have a feeling that Ed just joined and almost went off the helicopter. Hey! Ed, you did a me on the first landing. On the first landing I did, I went way off the runway. I went off the runway, I went into a... It's easy. I went on the first landing I did. You can go back and watch it. I went off the runway, over a road, over another road, into a forest. Yeah, landing is the hard bit. Alright, last leg then. Over to Faro. Oh. Okay, what is the heading right now? 66. I'm coming out towards the coast, Ed. You can't see me? Oh, okay. That's a little weird. Well, I'm currently at 1,000 feet. Well, I think I should be able to see you. Maybe you disappeared as well. No. Okay, I got you on the game. Look at this. They made the cliffs look pretty decent. Yeah. As decent as can expect. You're gonna land on the... He's having fun. It's not a amphibious plane, Ed. We are flying low-level flying along the coast. Gonna find Cliff Richard's house. Woo! Oh, we passed it. Damn. . Well, we're getting decently close to the airport in Faro. And my ATC stopped working, so I can't contact any airports, which is a little bit annoying. I wonder how many people you would piss off if we were doing this in a plane. Left runway 28. Okay. There are some nice beaches here. There's barely any wind, so since I don't have any contact with air traffic control, I can land wherever I want. The boat tour from Villa Mura was amazing. Okay, cool. I think the airport is located somewhere over here. I wonder what town this is. Toralta? No. Yeah, maybe. This looks like a nice beach. I was in a completely the wrong place. Where is Faro? There is Faro. That was the one we passed there. It was Quarteira or Cavacos or something like that. Now we're coming in along this coastline here. And there is the runway. There's barely any wind. I'm gonna land from this direction. Since I can. Here come Ed. Having fun. Okay, so we have reached the end of the European mainland. And even though it's not dark yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a collision waiting to happen. So I'm not gonna stream anymore. We on Sunday there will be island hopping in the Azores. And maybe we can also go to Madeira if I have time to. Yeah, I'm wondering that as well. It wasn't a very nice thing. I haven't done any grass today, except when I landed it. Depending on if I how long it takes and if I have time to record the flight from the Azores to Madeira, we will also go there. So thank you guys for joining me, and hope to see you next time. And have a nice day.